We are going to start AS and A level history syllabus 9489. For we have three options: European option, American option, as you can see, and international options. A candidate is supposed to opt for any one of these three options in order to cover paper 1 and paper 2. And we have for below each under each option we have four topics or sub themes. As you can see, under the European option we have four topics, American option we have four topics, international option we have four topics. Now the candidate is supposed to opt any one of these three options. For example, if a candidate study opt for European options, then the candidate is going to study these four topics for paper 1 and paper 2. But we have here for paper 1 and paper 2 rotation system. This means that the candidate is going to have a prescribed topic for every year. For example, if France 1774 to 1814, this is the topic prescribed for paper 1 in any particular year, then the remaining three topics would be prescribed for paper 2. So this is how this the topics keeps rotating every year for AS for paper 1 and paper 2. Now coming to paper of 3, paper A level. A level we have paper 3 and paper 4. For under paper 3 we have these three topics. As you can see, these three topics, the candidate can study any one of these three topics in order to do paper 3. Paper 4 is about three major options, and a candidate is supposed to study any one of these three major options. And as you can see, every option has four topics, subtopics, and theme 1, 2, 3 and 4. A candidate can study any two themes in order to do paper 4. So that was very simple. Now you can see here the total marks for paper 1 are 40 marks, and a candidate is supposed to do one question. There is a candidate answer one two-part question. One question has two parts. This is like a document based question. Candidate is given different sources, source A, B, C and so on, and then under these sources the candidate is given the question based on those sources. The candidate is given the question, and those questions would be answered. There are two parts, one question, and this has two parts. The candidate is going to attempt it. Now for paper 2, paper 2 is also called an outline study. This is more like an essay type question, very simple. It is much simpler than the paper 1. A student often feel it much difficult, less difficult than the paper 1. Now it has two-part questions. Out of three questions will be given, and out of 3 a candidate is supposed to has to attempt 2 questions. Total marks are 60. Now coming to paper 3, that is interpretation question. This means that an excerpt or extract is given, and it is not the author name is not given, and the candidate is supposed to identify the approaches and interpretations. So this is one question only, and the candidate is going to attempt it. The total marks are 40. Now for paper 4 is also called depth study. This has 60 marks total, and a candidate is supposed to attempt 2 questions on the chosen options. Okay, now we have the routes for A level. Basically, we have three routes basically. A candidate can appear in one option, now, route 1. According to route 1, a candidate can appear for 2 papers, paper 1 and paper 2, in the same exam series. See, so this is called AS level only. Now we have second route, and that is called A level. This is again, this is a yearly basis. For year 1, the candidate is supposed to appear for paper 1 and paper 2, and in the following year, the next year, the candidate is going to complete it, and is the candidate is going to appear for papers remaining, paper 3 and paper 4. And the third route is that the candidate can appear for all the papers. That is also called combined or composites system. The candidate takes all components in the same exam series. Now, the most important point that the candidate can uh, must remember here is about the grades. If the candidates opt for AS level route, that means the candidate is eligible for grades between A and E. But if the candidate is going to opt for A level route, this means that the candidate can achieve the grades between A star and E. So if if the students are aspiring for A star, then they have to opt for A level route. Now this was all about the syllabus. Now we have some skills that are demonstrated in the responses that the candidate produce. So what are the key skills? Key skills are defined in assessment objective 1, assessment objective 2 and 3 and 4, as you can see. These we will discuss later, but I can just briefly have a look at them. Assessment objective 1 means that the candidate is going to recall her knowledge, select out of those knowledge and apply it in order to produce the answer. And the assessment objective 2 is about the causation, the question that demands a causation, explanation, analysis, and judgment on the part of the candidate. The candidate is going to basically highlight the causes of events, their explanation, and the consequences of the events, and all this. And assessment objective 3 is about the skills on analysis, evaluation, and interpretation skills that the candidate are supposed to demonstrate in their responses for paper 3. Now paper 3, yes. Now assessment objective 4 is again about these are the skills of analysis and evaluation that the candidate are going to demonstrate in their exam questions. Okay, now we can just discuss the syllabus in, at some detail now. Now we have 3 options, as I have told you before. The European options. Under this option we have the topic France 1774 to 1814, and under this option we have 4 key questions. As you can see, this is one option. Under this option we have subtopic, and under this subtopic we have 4 key questions: 1, 2, this is 3 and 4. Then we have the next topic, and under this topic we have again 4 key questions, as you can see, and so on. For each option we have the topics, and under each topic we have 4 key questions, as you can see. All right, now okay, now we can discuss the syllabus, the prescribed syllabus for 2024 and 5. I think we can focus on 2025. For the syllabus of 2025, we have for paper 1, we can start from European option. If a candidate opts for European option for the exams in 2025, this means liberalism and nationalism. This would be the prescribed topic for paper 1, while the remaining 3 topics, France, the Industrial Revolution, the Russian Revolution, these 3 topics would cover paper 2. So this is how paper 1 and paper 2 will go. Similarly, we have this option, prescribed topic for American option, and 3 topics for paper 2. Again, we have the international option. Here we go. For 2025, we have the League of Nations in the 1930s for paper 1, while for paper 2 we have these 3 topics. So this will be the syllabus for 2025. So hopefully you have understood, you have developed some level of understanding for how about the syllabus. So in the next lecture, next session, I would try to discuss the paper format.